Hi, my name is Stephanie Vogel, and today I'm going to be telling you about my journey into becoming a police officer and then eventually becoming a police officer in the United States Army. In 2008, I was dating a police officer, and I absolutely adored his sense of community and how well he was able to help the community. Growing up, I always knew that I wanted to be a community helper. I just wasn't sure how to go about that. I couldn't decide between teaching, nursing, police officer, firefighter. I just knew that I wanted to help. I didn't know how though. He inspired me to go down to the local police academy, schoolhouse, and apply. And within about a week I was accepted after running through the background check and everything else required. In summertime around 2008, I started going to the police academy as a police officer cadet. And we did high liability training, shooting, driver's training, there were law exams, just anything and everything. On December 8th to be specific, of 2011, I graduated basic training and advanced individual training as the Distinguished Honor Graduate. So out of about 450 soldiers, I was number one. And while I was there, I met my husband. His name is Ian. He was a contractor. I was in the military, so we couldn't initially date, so we became friends. 2014, around May, he came home, or March 2014, he came home from Afghanistan and proposed to me in the airport. He had made a plan, ordered a ring, changed his flight to stop off in Georgia to pick up the ring so that he could propose in the airport, and it was so sweet. We were married in June of 2014, and in May of 2015 we welcomed our first son, Connor, to the world. We were just overjoyed. After Connor was born, we decided to move back to North Carolina to be closer to family, because it truly does take a family to raise a child. In 2016 we were notified that we were deploying. But this time we got really good news. We weren't going back to Afghanistan, we weren't going to Iraq, we get to go to Cuba. So we get a vacation, a 9-month-long vacation. So we went in October of 2017 over to Fort Bliss, Texas, did all of the pre-mobilization training to recertify us to deploy. We were certified to deploy, and we got onto an airplane and flew to Cuba, beautiful sunny Cuba. I returned home from that deployment in 2018, and shortly thereafter we found out we were going to have our second son. In July of 2019, we welcomed Noah, our second son, to the family. I continued to drill normally and go and do my military police duties 1 weekend a month and 2 weeks out of the year. Very rewarding. In 2021, we welcomed our third son, Aiden, and that kind of completed our little family. And right around that time, I decided I was ready for a change. I love military police, I love my job doing that, but I wanted to do just one next step. And in 2002, I made one more change with the Army. Not only am I in the Army Reserves, but now I work Monday through Friday as a civilian for the Army. And I get paid very well to do so. So now I get to do community service through the Army, both as Staff Sergeant Vogel and Miss Vogel. And it was the best thing I could have ever done, joining the Army.